don't play with me, don't play with my children, and ain't no security gonna get in between me and my children, and you ain't finna gaslight me, and you ain't gonna run this narrative on me.
Kim Kardashian is absolutely furious with Kanye West after he decided to air their family drama for everyone to see. She remains adamant that she has never stopped Kanye from seeing his kids, but does insist that he not just walk inside of her home without permission. Kanye also appeared in a clip for a new Hollywood Unlocked interview where he further alleges that Kim's security had stopped him from entering her home. A source goes on to tell the press, despite the many false things he says in the interview, it's true that he was not allowed in when he showed up at the home recently, and that's only because she has set boundaries around his ability to enter the home at any time he wants after several incidents, adding, however, security didn't stop him from seeing the kids, picking them up, or dropping them off. He just can no longer walk inside of her home without her permission. She has a right to privacy and is trying to set healthy boundaries. This isn't coming out of nowhere though. This recent action by Kim to have her security stop Kanye at the gate became necessary after there were several incidents where her family, friends, and staff were upset by his unannounced visits. She said that she wants the children to have a strong relationship with both parents, but that Kanye needs to respect the boundaries and structure that she has put in place. That way the kids can have some kind of predictability and consistency with their schedules. Most of all, she really just doesn't want this added drama and wishes that he would just keep things private. The video he put out in this recent interview really upset her. The source goes on to say, her goal has always been to protect the children and Kanye when they were together. She's never talked openly about their business or issues and always takes the high road. She has always been very protective of him, and she has never not let him see the kids, and he can see them whenever he wants. He chooses when he wants to see them, and he also chose not to see them over the holiday. Instead of seeing his kids over the holiday, he decided to spend New Year's Eve partying in Miami, which is also where he met up with Julia Fox. As for the recent interview, Kim said that there are no issues and that this interview was all news to her, adding that they have been co-parenting productively, and for the health of the kids, this false narrative is very hurtful for them. In the clip from the Hollywood Unlocked interview, Kanye explained further as to why he purchased the home across the street from her. 2 weeks after she filed to be declared legally single, Kanye bought a $4.5 million house across the street, and he apparently paid $421,000 more than the asking price on this new house just to make sure that nobody would outbid him. He said that his solace comes from seeing his kids, which is why he bought the house. When his mother took him from Atlanta to Chicago, he said that his father chose to not come. He chose instead to stay in Atlanta because of his career. But according to Kanye, there is nothing that would keep him from seeing his kids, even his career. Kanye also accused Kim's security of stopping him at the gate because her new boyfriend Pete Davidson was in the house at the time. Although according to another inside source, Pete has never actually been to the house. In fact, he's never even met the kids yet. However, Kanye still insists that he was stopped at the gate by security when bringing his kids back home from school. He goes on to say, but I didn't want to argue about it, so I just chilled, took my kids to school, and then took my kids back. I'm driving, I bring them back, and North was like, I want you to come upstairs and see something. And it's like, oh, daddy can't come see something, daddy can't come inside. But that hadn't been defined. My daughter wanted me to go inside. I was like, I am the richest black man and North's father, right? And the security was able to stop me from going into the room with my daughter, and that had not been defined. Kim's divorce lawyer, Laura Wasser, quickly followed up to this claim and gave a statement to the press that said, Mr. West being kept from the children by security or anyone else is news to us. Both parties' priority has always been the children maintaining strong bonds with each of their parents throughout this transition and beyond. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all this though, because that's all the time that we have for today. So stay classy, and I'll see you in the next one.